right, guys, welcome back for another episode of 3 Shades of Truth. I'm your host, Abby, and I'm here with my co-host,
Kaylee.
Morgan.
And today we have shit to say, so we're going to get into it.
When don't we have shit to say?
It's very true. Okay, guys. So today, our last episode, we talked about chosen family. So to go off of chosen family, we're kind of flipping the script, and we're going to talk about learning to be alone, and how to kind of like go about that and what learning to be alone kind of means to us. Anyone have something that they want to start off with saying?
I love to be alone.
Me too. But I go in like waves. Like I love having alone time, but then I also like when someone's just like around. Like for example, like last night Chad was playing Xbox and I was in bed. I'm like, can you just come to bed just so like you're in the room with me?
Yeah.
But then other times I'm like when he just went on a work trip, I like just like sitting on the couch, like I'm reading books now again. So I'm like reading my book and I just felt like I loved that alone time too. So I feel like I'm very in the middle.
I think too, like the kind of like being alone that I'm talking about is like, okay, I'm in a relationship. I always want to be with that person instead of like spending time with myself, or like I just got out of a relationship and I'm like already prowling and like trying to like, I think that's the alone that I'm like picturing in my head, and being like comfortable in like my own skin almost.
I feel like, yeah, because I was like never really a relationship person. So I was sort of like alone, but like to me it wasn't like a bad thing, but I felt like I was totally comfortable with it.
Yeah, I think there's like different types of like people. Like this is just my opinion. Like I feel like there's either people that, you know, through high school, maybe early into college, they didn't really date. Like they didn't really have boyfriends. They were just kind of like alone doing their own thing. And then they like get in a relationship. Yeah. And then I think there's other people that have like always been relationship people and didn't really have like the high school or like the college of really like being alone, like truly alone with themselves and like figuring out what like they want and they like. And I've had friends with both. I think my other friend Morgan, she's always been a relationship, and then you've kind of been previously.
If I've been in a relationship, it's a longer thing, but then when I'm out of one, like I stay out of one. Like I don't
stay out of one for like a year and then like
and then I'll maybe dabble in
something
like I don't
again.
like hop around.
But your relationships have always been like years longer. Yeah. So one question that I'm gonna ask is, do you ever question what to do with yourself when you're alone? Like when you're by yourself, are you always ever just sitting there thinking like, I don't know what to do. I'm alone. I'm bored. Like, what do I...
No, because I feel like, too, especially, like, the day-to-day with, like, my job and everything, it's always so loud and just, like, so much, like, overstimulation where, like, when I am alone, it's like thoroughly enjoyable. Yeah. Like, I can finally just, like, unwind and, like, not have all, like, the stimulation and the noise. And it's literally, like, even if I'm doing nothing, like, if I'm literally just sitting on the couch, like, watching TV, I'm like, oh, thank God. I'm not like, oh... What could I be doing tonight, or who can I hit up to? No. Like maybe when I was younger, but like now I'm just like, I don't even have the energy to do all that.
No. I feel like I'm literally so busy. I have a million things going on. Yeah. So when I could finally be alone, I'm like, hallelujah.
Agree. Yeah. And I feel like if I don't get that time either, it's like not good for me. Yeah. Like I just start to get like too like overwhelmed or like my anxiety gets bad. Like
how do you feel?
So like being alone to me is like, there's a difference between being alone and being lonely. So like being alone is like, I'm in a physical state of like sitting at my house, like being alone.
Like you're actually like,
I'm just like nothing's around me. Yeah. And then lonely to me is like an emotional state where like I've felt like lonely, where it's like more like I'm feeling like sad or I'm feeling empty. And like I think a big thing is like our generation sometimes confuses like solitude with isolation. I think in our world today, we get a lot of stimulation from, you know, TikTok, Instagram, having the TV on. Like I feel like listening to podcasts, listening to books, like everything is just like so available to people nowadays, where like you didn't really have that when we were younger and like we were kids. Like we'd be outside playing and like there wasn't like, I didn't sit in front of like a TV and like watch TV. And I feel like honestly the generation underneath us is going to have like not even my sister's generation, but like younger generations I think are going to have a really hard time with like being alone and like not needing stimulation because growing up they had so much more access to it where like I didn't get a phone till like middle school, and at it wasn't like a smartphone, it was like a flip phone where I could like call my parents, like come pick me up from my sports and stuff. So like I think it's hard sometimes for people to actually be alone and not feel lonely.
I think too, like lonely, like for me, like I can feel, if I'm not with the right people, I can feel lonely even if I'm like surrounded.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Like you can just feel like, and it's kind of hard to describe, but it's just a feeling of like
you don't have anything to say. You can't relate to what everyone's talking about, engaging with you.
What you need,
like,
I agree with that. Feel like lonely. Like I've been in like relationships where like I'm literally with somebody and I still feel lonely.
Yeah,
you know
I 100% agree.
Like, even like friends, sometimes you can feel.
And that's
that
kind
way.
of the worst feeling, to be honest. Of like feeling alone when you do have like people around, and it's like sometimes you can't really describe it either. It's just like I truly feel like lonely. You know? Like
I've been there before too. Like
like I feel like that's a shitty feeling, but like. That's like that's for sure true for me.
And I think that round like literally comes back full circle to our last episode is like picking your chosen family and your friends, because if that's how you're feeling around people, then like which is hard, especially when you've been in relationships for years. Like it's not like an easy thing to like let go of. I think it's just like it just is like kind of comes full circle, honestly.
And I feel like if it's just like if it's not like filling your cup anymore, like it's just so easy to like feel so lonely, and then it's like hard too to get out of that. You know, like how do you pull yourself out of that state of loneliness? Like, what do you do to make yourself feel, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think that's what like I think that's obviously something we're here to talk about today. How often do you think you actually like sit with yourself and have literally like no other stimulation or noise?
Probably not enough, to be honest. Like you said, like reading, like I feel like that's one of the true times where I'm like, I don't know, really, really silent and alone. Like, cause like not the TV, that kind of thing. But honestly, like I can't think of a time where I'm literally just like sitting there, like doing like legit nothing.
Yeah. What about you?
Well, I'm trying to read every night, so I feel like I don't know.
Yeah, but besides read, like I feel like too, like I don't really take that time to just like sit and maybe just like meditate or literally just like sit in silence. And, like, I feel like I don't do that enough.
It's hard because I guess I really never just sit there. Like today, this morning in Pilates, like you always like end in like silence pretty much and like gather your
like something like that.
Like I'll do that, but I feel like I never just like sit here in silence.
I'll say the most often time I do this is actually when I'm in my car, especially coming home from work, because in general, like working in a setting where there's so much stimulation, like I work in a hospital setting, so like you're constantly hearing alarms beeping, people talking, like there's just so much stimulation in a hospital, and you do get like used to tuning it out, but then when you actually get in your car, you're like, holy shit, I am like so overstimulated and so overwhelmed, and you just have like alarm fatigue where like I just have to drive home with like silence sometimes.
And I feel like there's just like some really heavy, because like I work at a hospital too, like there could just be some really heavy days too, where it's just like you literally, and there's times where I'll drive with just no music on or nothing, and I'm literally just like, and that like driving to drive, and like that's it.
I would say that's the time where I sit with
that's a good one.
The most like amount of silence. I go back and forth with like journaling. I feel like sometimes like I do it, like I have a gratitude journal that my mother-in-law got me maybe a year ago, and like I was using it really regularly, but then I kind of like fall off with it, and then like I'm like, oh, I should probably start doing that again. Like journaling is like a big like hit or miss with me.
I would agree. There's periods where I'll go through and I'll be like writing stuff down like religiously, but then there's times where it feels like more of a chore, where I'm like, oh, I gotta pull the journal out. Like it should feel like I want to like write it down, but like I go through stuff.
And I will say specifically like with this journal too, it is like nice because it's set up kind of differently, and it's short and sweet. It's like, okay, name like 3 things you're grateful for, and then prompts. It's like and then it's like what name 3 things you want to like let go of for today, and like it's just that's
actually good.
It's like it's just like simple and quick, so that's why I think I when I was using that more, I was like more religious with like sticking with it and actually doing it.
Yeah.
But that's just something that like really is like, I don't know, like very hit or miss with me.
I would agree. I think too, another thing that I'll do like randomly is sometimes like I'll color.
Yeah.
Aw.
I don't know. Like
Yeah.
I literally bought this like stupid, not even like one of those like adult coloring books on
Yeah.
Amazon. It's literally like a child's coloring
I
book
love
of
that.
like
Yeah.
animals. And
Yeah.
sometimes I'll just like
Color.
I literally bought like markers and I'll literally just sit on my couch
I like
and
that.
like color
See,
it.
I love doing puzzles, and I can't wait.
Oh,
I wanted to set. I bought a
yeah.
new puzzle when we were in Ellicottville.
Yeah.
And since I'm hosting Friendsgiving, I'm like, and my birthday party, I'm like waiting to have those things because it's going to be on my kitchen table.
Right.
But I literally can't wait to
You should
start.
get, like,
it.
a
It's
little
You should get a
Puzzle
puzzle
table.
board.
or a board. Yeah.
My
to keep
parents
it.
I
got
just
a
don't
puzzle
have anywhere
board.
good to keep it.
No, like this puzzle board, like you literally start like doing
And you like fold it up.
and then
right?
you don't even like, my parents just has like two big flaps and you just close it and you can just like
Move it wherever.
you'll put it like right over there and it won't like come
Like
apart.
stand up?
Yeah, like you don't
Oh.
have to like, I don't know where they got it from. I'm sure it was like Amazon.
Amazon. No, I've seen it. You literally
should
you
do
like
that.
it's basically like you have your table and then you put that on it. Then you do the puzzle on top
On top of that, and then you
And
can
it's like one of those trifold boards.
Yeah.
It just closes up and then so you could move it wherever you want.
yeah,
You
it
give
doesn't have
people
to be
over.
like laying flat. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That'd
I
be cool
should
for
look
you
into that.
actually.
Yeah, my
that's my
parents.
favorite.
You could like do
My
it on
parents
your
love
couch
it.
too, like
Interesting.
on your little ottoman.
Yeah.
Huh.
I like puzzles too. Yeah.
I do
Coloring,
puzzles.
Yeah, like I'll literally just
Yeah, I like that.
color. It's literally like a book of like like monkeys and
Yeah.
shit. Like it's literally like a kid's book.
Yeah.
I got into the paint by numbers.
Yeah, you did.
I got really into that for a
I have
time.
a lot of good paintings of that too.
I love that. They're like adult like paint by numbers, which I got them on Etsy, and you like upload the picture that you want to paint, and those like, I don't know, they just there's certain things that get you in a flow state, and that is like
Yeah.
one of them where I will like lose track of time, and
Yep.
I'll be there for like 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
Like it's just like, and it helps like relax my mind.
I
Yeah.
also will do Legos too.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
you
fun.
do like your Legos.
I like the Legos.
funny.
I
That's
like
good.
The Legos. Yeah, because it's just like because I also it's something tangible. I'm doing something.
Yeah.
but it's just like relaxing to me too. I don't
Yeah.
know.
You have to like kind of focus because you have to follow the directions
Yes,
and
that's just something that's like relaxing
Yeah.
to me. I don't
yeah,
know.
I like that. So I think there's certain reasons why like being alone or feeling lonely is like so uncomfortable for people. And I think one thing that our generation has experienced, and I'm sure other generations have, is like FOMO.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people have like the fear of missing out.
I
and-
have
yeah.
horrible FOMO.
Yeah,
does have
you
FOMO.
have that FOMO.
I feel like that's why too.
Because
You're
I just
always
always
so
want to
busy.
be with people. Like
But
yeah.
You'll make
totally.
yourself so busy because you don't want to miss anything.
Yeah.
So you'll literally go.
Yeah, she has like 5 events in like one
She'll be
day.
like, yeah, we can hang out. And then I have to go to this baseball game, and then I have to go to this party, and then and like you're going to everything.
I like it.
I know you do. I know
I
you
feel like
do.
I used to get FOMO more maybe when I was like
Yeah.
younger. Like I don't
Yeah.
know why, but like I feel like now that I've gotten more content, maybe this is part of it.
Part of it, yeah.
More content with being
Yeah.
alone.
Yeah.
So now I'm just
Interesting.
like, you guys go have fun, losers. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have fun at home doing nothing.
Doing nothing, sipping my glass of
and
wine.
wake
Yeah.
up feeling great. And
Yeah, get like a full 8 hours of sleep.
12.
Yeah, I slept in
Dude, I
today.
slept like 10 hours last night.
I slept until what time did I text you guys? Like a little after
10:15.
10.
Yeah, I had a full morning.
I know you did. You were probably up at 7 a.m.
Dude, I didn't get up till 10.
7:30.
Yeah.
I woke up at 7:30.
I like
and I was
waking
like,
up on my own. So like this morning it was like 7:30, and I was like, wow, that was so nice not having an alarm.
I woke
Yeah,
up
I
and
woke
was
up
like,
at 10
I'm
on
still
my-
tired. I literally woke up at 7:30 actually, and I was like, nah, not yet. For 3 more hours.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And honestly,
I have a
though,
little
Ben and I
creature
did
that wakes
stay up.
me up and keeps me up, and he doesn't let me go back to sleep.
See, that's why
Oh.
I feel like I also like I've gotten so used to because I live by myself, so I
Yeah.
feel like I've gotten so used to also being alone. Where like if I got a dog or something and it was like annoying
Yeah,
me,
you're
to
gonna be
get
on
up,
their
like,
time
that
now.
You'd, like,
would piss
kick
me
it.
off.
Yeah, kick it off the
no,
bed.
like you're
Well,
on my
Guinness
time.
is getting better. Before I would like, even if I just turned, I would hear him walking. Like he knows. Like the
Yeah.
minute like my eyes open, it's like he somehow knows. Like, oh, mom's awake. But he'll whine, and now, because he'll do it at like 5 o'clock in the morning,
No.
and he used to like get me up, but then like
I'd throw that
whatever.
thing out the window.
But now I'm like, couple more hours, go lay down, and he'll go like back and lay down, and then he'll wait till I get up. Like he's learning.
Okay.
Winnie-
No, see, I feel like
Yeah, see, Winnie loves to rot.
Mm-hmm.
She was by my side until I got out of bed, and Ben had already left the bed this
Oh, that's
morning.
funny.
Nice.
She was so snuggly, and she loves
It's
a rot.
definitely me though, because if I'm not home, like just say I go out of town, Guinness will rot with Chad. But
Yeah.
it's like I'm
He's
home
probably used
and
to
he
your,
doesn't
like-
rot with me.
He's
'Cause you
probably
don't
used to
rat,
your
really.
morning.
But sometimes I want to.
No, but he's not used to that. He's not used to that.
I also feel like because you wake up earlier than Chad, so he's used to your morning
Yeah.
routine, and like when you get up,
Yeah.
he gets up. That because that's how Winnie is. Like in the morning, Ben and I get up at similar times, but like Ben will take her out, I'll give her pills and like her dentist stick and like
Yeah.
all that shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, got a little off topic there.
It's all right.
Back to being uncomfortable.
Yeah, okay.
FOMO.
I feel like I really don't like. Sometimes I will say maybe I get FOMO, but then I don't know. It just doesn't bother me as much anymore.
It depends like what it is.
Yeah, I
Because
don't.
also too like. I feel like I used to get FOMO if it was something where like I couldn't do it for. I don't know, like whether it be like I don't know, I couldn't afford to go or like.
Or if you had like same thing at the same time.
Yeah,
you
or
would
something
choose
like
one.
that. But now it's like if I have FOMO and see somebody like I don't know, like oh they're on a trip that looks cool, I'll book my own trip.
My FOMO is usually
Like, I
with
don't
people
know.
that like I would want to be with. Like for example, we just had a work party.
Okay.
That I was like super excited for, but then I couldn't do it. And then I was like really sad about it because I had something else that I had to go to.
Yeah.
So then I was like, "Ugh, I know they're having so much fun, and I wish I was there.
I think you're right. I
Yeah.
feel like maybe that's like what
Yeah.
it is. It's like the people, not the actual act. Maybe it
Yeah.
used to be the actual act of like,
Act of,
damn,
like-
they're out. Like,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
fun, drinks,
Yeah.
you know, cigs, whatever. Now, like,
We're done with the sig.
but now it's like, I
Yeah.
got like, who
I don't
cares?
really care.
Yeah.
I've never been a big like FOMO person.
No, you could care less.
I like if I really don't have the motivation to do something, I already know me being me, I'm not gonna have a good time.
True.
So like I have
You
to
go
be
into
like
it.
in the like and even Ben like I don't know, there's still things where like I just love my home and like being at home. I'm such a homebody. I think a big reason like people have FOMO is because they sometimes equate like being alone to like feeling like rejection or failure or like I don't know, almost like not good enough. And there's so much like societal pressure to always be like partnered or like people are always asking like, oh, are you dating? Are you on the apps? Are you doing this? Are you doing
Right.
that? Like,
Fuck no.
yeah,
Fuck
I think
you.
I think a lot of people ask inappropriate questions around like
People
dating.
are so nosy.
So nosy.
Leave it be. Yeah.
The only people I ask that to is like my best friends. And I'm like,
sure.
so like, what
Yeah.
are we doing? Like,
Or if like somebody brings it up naturally, like if you're just talking to someone and they like bring it up, like
Yeah.
okay, but like I'm never just gonna like somebody that I'm like acquaintance, like, hey, what are you doing? Or like,
Yeah.
are you dating?
yeah,
Why do I care?
it's really none of your business.
I do feel like there is a pressure, like because I feel like for example, I feel like for me, like I got out of a relationship like in like a later stage, and not later, but I guess like when I was 27. So I feel like at that point, a lot of people feel pressure of like, oh, at this point, maybe I should be like doing this and doing that, and I should be married and do this and this and this. Like, and for a while I did think that, but then like I think a lot of it changed after that fact that ended, and I was like forced to be alone too, and then I learned to love to be alone, and then
Yeah.
I learned like, you know what, like things will happen when they happen, and I'm super content with like what's
Yeah,
going
that's
on,
good.
if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And
I
I
think
feel like
that's a really
sometimes you have
good
to
place
go
to be.
through like
Yeah.
that experience to be like, you know what, like it's fine.
Sometimes you have to go through the shit to get to the other side,
Yeah, for sure.
which is hard.
But I think a big part of it was like learning to be alone, but loving it though.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think it's intimidating and scary at first, but then once you actually go through it and like learn like who you are alone and like who you are not either in a relationship or like just who you are by yourself is so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
And it takes time. Like it's not something that like you just automatically feel comfortable
For sure.
doing.
No, it takes a like long time.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, but I don't regret it at all.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's, but I feel like that helped me realize too, like truly like how valuable alone time is and how precious it is and like how much I really need it.
Yeah, I need it too.
'Cause even if I was in a relationship, I still need like time to be alone and like that independence too, because I do value my independence.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like you guys do too, to an extent, like where it's like you still want to have that time by yourself.
Yeah, like sometimes like even at home, like if we're just like watching TV, like my husband will be downstairs and I'll be upstairs because I
Yeah.
just like want to like
You're still like, and you know they're there and like whatever, but it's like you still want to have that.
I need
like,
some like
personal
separation.
time.
Yeah. I like
Absolutely.
just like sitting and like being with myself or just even like engaging in things that like I enjoy doing that my husband doesn't necessarily like to do. Like he loves to golf. I could care less.
You're fine, right?
Yeah,
One
I don't
way or
want to
another.
go. He really wants me to learn. I really could care less about doing that.
Yeah.
Maybe when I'm like older and have more free time, I'm like decrepit and like all I can do is swing a club.
You probably won't be able to do that.
Anyways, but like I like to go to yoga and like he doesn't really do that with me. Like I think it's good like even when you are in a partnership that you guys still have your like separate hobbies or things that you can just go and do and like enjoy by yourself.
Oh yeah, because I feel like too. I don't like. I'm not a clingy person, and I don't like
Yeah.
when people glob onto me either.
Yeah.
So like somebody like following me around like a dog, like
Oh,
well, what are you doing? What are you doing? Not you. Please go.
not you.
Go away. And I feel like I used to be that way. Like when I remember in college, like living alone or living with my parents too. Like I would get home from school and I would literally just go straight to my room and like do my homework and like stay in my room and not talk to anybody. And my mom would be like, "Why are you so rude? Like, why don't you want to be around anybody?" And it's just like, because it's just I don't want to.
Yeah.
Well, you've been in class all day with other people.
Yeah,
like
and
it's
like
again,
I have
it's
to
like
be like in the mood too. Like I
Yeah.
have to be like I don't know. Like
Yeah.
I just no.
I've learned like unless like depending on like where my energy level is, like really like really determines like what I'm willing to do and what I'm not willing to do. I
feel
guess.
like a term that I actually like adopted from you is the social battery.
Yeah.
Like you'll say that a lot. Like if my like your battery's like draining or low or if, whatever. Like I feel like, and that's like a good visual too. And I like you used to say that a lot. You still say that, so I feel like I've kind of like adopted that mindset too.
Yeah,
Like,
if,
after
like,
you started saying that.
my social battery is not there. Like again, I know me so well now that like I know I'm not going to enjoy it or like I'm gonna want to leave, and it's like I don't want to be like a downer. I just
Like,
won't
you'd rather
go.
just not
I'd
even
rather
go.
just not go.
Right.
And if it's something like my husband wants to go to, he can go by himself because he is like a much more. I think that's something in relationships too. Like I feel like there's always that person that's more of like the social butterfly, and then there's me who I can just like. While I sometimes act like an extrovert, like really I'm like. I have to be in the mood.
Yeah, I
if
get
I'm not
that.
in the mood, like I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to do anything. Like I just want to be a
I
lazy
get that.
piece
I
of
feel
shit.
like, and I feel like too, like I can get in the mood. Like if I need to like do something or whatever, like I can like, all right, like
Get it
get
together.
it together. Right. Kaylee's like, I'm always in the mood.
Well, even when I'm not, I just.
I've never seen you like be just like not.
That's because I'll do it anyway.
I've
I'll
never
just
seen
make
you-
the best of it.
yeah.
I just whatever.
And I feel like that's like that would just drain me too. Like,
Yeah.
and I think that's too just who you are. Like you're just who you are. Like, which is
I like just can't put on like a faked act for people.
I can depending what it is, but I don't.
I can,
want
and then
to.
like usually I'll end up having a good time anyway. So then it's like
Yeah.
it's not like really taking anything out of me because then
Yeah.
I'm actually just enjoying my time.
Yeah, it's really hard for me
Yeah.
to do that. I don't know why. I just like
Because I think too, it's like I also like there's been times where like you're going somewhere with like your significant other, but you really don't want to go, and then like you sit there kind of like a dunce the whole time, and then it like makes it not fun for them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
It's just like I'd rather just not.
Yeah,
Like if you're feeling that way, don't go. If I'm feeling that way, I'm not gonna go.
Yeah.
Just to
just
save
kind of like
everybody
leave
the-
it separate. And like there are some times where like we are going somewhere, and it's also part of like my anxiety. I do get like social anxiety, especially when I'm like not in the mood to go do something, and that's like when it really kicks in, like when my social battery is pretty drained, but we've already committed to it. Like it's planned, we're going, we're doing this, and like I do normally end up having like a good fun time,
Right.
but it's just like
It takes a minute to get to that point. And I feel like
Yeah.
sometimes too the anticipation of like,
yeah,
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to.
my
do it.
anxiety definitely takes a play in like what I can and can't do socially, and like what I'm
yeah.
up for doing and what I'm not up for.
And I feel like I've found too, like, especially like during the week, like I feel like when I was younger and in college or whatever, like Friday night rolls, Thursday night, Friday night, it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, like let's go do something. Like now it's like Friday nights, like I love just chilling because after the week I'm legit exhausted.
Yeah.
Like exhausted.
No one talks about working 40-hour work weeks.
Gross.
I mean, no one talks about it
No,
enough.
it's horrid.
It
No.
sucks.
Horrible. No.
I'm gonna share a little story, just a little PSA, mental health PSA.
Oh,
I have talked about it like a little bit before, like with my like diagnosed like anxiety and like depression that I struggle with, but I want to do a PSA because there's a big difference when you're feeling alone and like understanding why, or feeling lonely and like understanding why you're kind of feeling that way, versus like feeling lonely and you have like no idea why, or you're just feeling like uncontrollable sadness and you have like no idea why, and you're like crying and you have no idea why. Like there's a big difference between having feelings and kind of understanding them versus like, why is this happening to me? I have no idea why I'm feeling this way. Like my life is going good, my friends are good, my family is good, like my job is good, like everything's going like how I want it to be going in my life, but like I'm having these feelings that I can't explain, I can't control, and like I can't get out of.
I've so been there.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, you've been there too.
Yeah.
Like horrible feeling.
There was like one time in grad school, I remember.
Yeah.
And I
remember it. I was at school.
It was at school, and I could not tell you why I was feeling this way. Like no idea. We were like going into a class and I'm just like full on like sobbing, crying, like almost like I didn't even feel like a panic attack coming on. I just was like so sad and I couldn't like explain why. And like thank God I had like great friends, like shout out to Morgan, Kelsey, and Emily, because they just like went in the hallway with me and like sat there with me, and it's like, it's gonna be okay, like what do you need, like just like being there and like supporting me. And that was probably like one of the first times. I had sporadic ones before that, but like one of the first times where I'm like, wow, something is like not working in my brain, like something is not going right, because I couldn't get myself out of that state, and I had never really had much of a problem before that. Like,
and I feel like at that moment too, like you probably like, because I feel like I can't speak the same, but I feel like I've been in like a similar situation, but like you feel so alone in that moment.
Yeah.
Like on the topic of alone, like you literally just feel like, why is this happening to me? Like,
and you also feel like a burden. Like when when that happened to me, I was like, oh my God, I am so embarrassed. I feel like I'm wasting these people's time. Like you feel like a burden, but I just want everyone to know, like, if you are having these feelings, like you are not a burden. Like you are not a burden. People want to be there and like help you through these hard times. And I think like one of the hardest times for me, which I'll talk about in detail in a different episode, was like finally admitting like, okay, I can't manage this on my own. Like I can't continue life like this, or else like something bad is gonna happen. Right. Like it was like that realization.
You have to hit like rock bottom.
And I hit rock bottom, and I fucking hit it hard.
Dude, you hitting and rolling.
I hit it hard, and that's something I'll talk about at a different time. But like, so I just want to like a little mental health awareness. Like if you're having these like feelings and you're not quite understanding why, like reach out to a friend, someone you can confide in, and like see if they can help you make a game plan, or if you have a primary care doctor, like reach out to them, like, because there is a difference between like understanding your feelings versus having no idea why you're feeling this way, and not able to control your feelings. I couldn't no matter what I did, I could not control my feelings. It was the weirdest thing, because I am a person that likes to be in control. So that going out the window was like, holy shit. Yeah. So just a little like mental health PSA to all my girlies and guys out there.
Yep.
I think so moving on from that. How to start like enjoying like solitude and like enjoying alone time and like reducing our everyday like stimulation, which I think we've kind of talked about, but I think it's important to like redefine alone time and like remove the like negative association, which we kind of like talked about this, like I'm not being alone, I'm recharging my social battery.
Right. And also too, I feel like we've kind of touched on this too, but like saying no, like it's okay to like say like, and knowing when to say no to plans and stuff. Like sometimes we're just like in that yes mindset of just keep saying like, yep, I'll do it, yep, and then it just is like too much, and then you don't have anything alone. Looking at Kay.
Well, no, because
But, like,
I've started saying like no more in probably the last like couple months.
That's good.
Because like I do have like too much going on.
Yeah.
And I was like getting drained like really quickly,
Yeah.
and that's something that I had like never really felt before.
no,
and I was
that's
like,
good,
wait a second,
okay.
and then yeah, so I feel like I'm getting better.
Well, I also feel like upcoming, you have a lot of stuff to celebrate too,
Yeah.
which is very exciting.
Yeah.
We have our girl graduating NP school in December.
Woo!
And then she's also going to be turning 30 in December.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of things like to celebrate. So it's
Yeah.
very exciting. And like when you have a best friend that has all these great achievements and things going on, like I'm so excited to celebrate them with you.
And it's crazy too. Like
Happy
just
that you guys
like
are
quick
next
shout out to Kay, because I don't know how the hell she's been going through legit grad school to be basically like a doctor through literally like she's
not a
working
doctor.
full time.
She's working 40 hours a week.
She literally manages. She has the most friends out of anybody that I've ever met. Like I don't know how like Kaylee is. How you do it? To be honest,
I don't
with
either.
You. Like and still
thank
manage
you.
to have time like alone
To do
and,
this.
Like,
Like
right,
this
like,
extra
I
It's
just-
stuff.
like what I look forward to.
Yeah.
It's not
but-
like a chore that I put
Yeah.
on my calendar. It's like, oh, I can't wait for Sunday.
It's just like
Yeah.
I just like looking at like your schedule overwhelmed. My schedule overwhelms me, and then I'm like your schedule. I'm like
And she's so good at managing it too. And
so
like,
good.
I'm not.
And
but
you
I'm
planned your
trying to
wedding
be.
in the past, like
yeah, she's so at one point in time, she was full-time working, full-time student in NP school,
Wedding planning.
full-time planning a wedding,
Coaching cheer.
And
and then like all the family stuff you do. You're always doing stuff with all your family. Like,
and the thing is too, like she's like not like
how?
she doesn't do things half-ass either. Like
No.
she puts her full
you.
she's put her full fucking chest into it. Okay. And
Oh,
she
yeah.
like, and she's
got a
been
big
like
chest to
a
put into
great
it.
friend. I'll take some of your
Yeah.
chest,
If
please.
I could swap it over, I would.
Yeah, dude.
I just like, and throughout all of it too, like she's maintained such good friendships. Like I've never felt like a dip in our friendship at all.
No, and I
That's
sometimes
good.
I
Makes me happy.
know me personally, if I get overwhelmed, my instinct is to retract. So
Yeah,
whether
like,
that's
run and
like
hide.
I'm not like communicating as much, I'm not like reaching out, I'm like kind of like ghosting on things. That's
Yeah.
like my if I'm overwhelmed, I'm retracting.
Yeah.
That's, like I can't just like put it on. And I feel like you are always like just on it. Like I don't know how you
Well,
do
I
that.
Well, I feel like Chad gets like the blunt of it, like you know, or
yeah,
what, you know what I
like
mean.
when you're feeling overwhelmed,
Yeah.
it's more directed towards
I get
him,
that.
and it's
Yeah,
not
even if it has
necessarily
nothing to do with him.
Yeah, it's not because of
Yeah.
him. It's just
And
like
he's just there like a sounding board.
yeah,
and then he'll do something that he knows annoys me, and then it's just like,
World War II. Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
I've
yeah,
been there.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I think a couple things that like people can start doing to enjoy more solitude and being alone. Like this is one of my favorite things is I'm off on Thursdays and then like on the weekends, like I love doing my like quiet morning routine.
Yes,
I
love my
take a
morning
nice
routine.
hot shower and
Yeah.
like Sundays is like I wash my hair. Well, actually I
reset
wash
type
my hair on Saturday, but like it's a reset. Like I did my hair for the week. I, did my skincare routine. I made my coffee and like just like enjoyed my time doing the self-care for myself. And like a big thing with that too is like not always like having stimulation. Like sometimes like I'll listen to a podcast or like I'll watch a show on my iPad, but I think try to do it even if you do like part of that routine, like start with your skincare routine because it's probably the shortest. Like just do it like in quiet and
Yeah.
like just like have nothing there because that gives your brain like time to process all of the things that you might be like stuck on throughout the day.
And I feel like kind of switching your mindset too to like instead of being like, oh, I have to do my skincare, oh, I have to wash my hair, like trying to like romanticize it a little more.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, like my like a nice skincare routine and it feels so good and
Yeah.
like a
I feel
hair,
fresh,
like
yeah.
washing your sheets, like being in a clean bed, like clean apartment,
Yeah.
like just those little things where like yeah, it's kind of a chore, but also like you just feel so good after you do it too. Like
Yeah.
you
I
know,
feel like that
I
sets,
feel
like,
like
the
that's a
tone.
big yes
For the week, honestly. That's
Yeah.
why I do a lot of my reset stuff on Sunday. Like
Yeah, for
do all
sure.
the laundry just because then like I'm prepared for the week.
Yeah.
because I hate going into the week like feeling like a mess.
Yes.
Yeah, I
'Cause then
do
I feel like
too.
that sets the tone for the whole week
Yeah.
of like,
Yeah.
okay, this week is going to be like I already know it's going to be too much.
Yeah. Like if my house is chaotic, I feel like everything in my life is
I
chaotic.
feel like our house is like a reflection of us too. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like I don't know.
I think another thing, and we do this because I know you do this too because we have dogs. So like taking like a nice little stroll. Obviously, we're in Cleveland, Ohio, and we might get snow on Monday, so I don't really feel like strolling. But like during the nicer months, like taking a walk like without your headphones. Like
I've never gone on a walk with my headphones.
Me neither, because I'm scared I'm gonna get jumped.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm not scared I'm gonna get jumped.
I've like never gone on walks with like music or like listening to anything. And Ben like sometimes will like bring his like want to play music on his phone. I was like, oh no, I can't.
When I took up running for like 4 days a couple years ago, I did
running. Oh,
but I actually only listened to a podcast because I felt like it made it go quicker. And then
how'd that work out for you?
Well, I was fine for like a couple weeks, and then I was like, I don't think running's for me.
I hate it.
Running can't be good for you. I know all you runners and track stars out of there. Yeah,
especially when like
your knees, your shins, your ankles,
and it's not
your
even
hips.
that. It's just like I genuinely hate it.
Yeah, like
it's
I'm
just
not
like
enjoying
I
it,
hate
so
it. Like it's not like I enjoy like exercising.
Yeah,
like I like going to the gym.
Running.
I like doing stuff.
Yeah.
But that is like an exercise I do not.
No.
I don't subscribe,
and I can never could.
And I never will.
And
I only ran in high school because like for cheerleading we would have to run, and I wanted to be like at the front like with my stamina high. Yeah. And then when that was over, I was like, I'm never doing whatever.
Oh my god, I remember. This is a side note. I remember I was still at Riverside and I did track, and they always.
I didn't know you did track.
I feel like I could see you doing hurdles with your long legs.
Oh, I did the high jump.
Yeah, okay, I could see
but
that.
They always made us run a mile as the warm up. A mile, 4 laps around the track. I was like, first of all,
that's the workout.
First of all, I'm running 100 meters.
I don't do this. I'm a jumper. I'm tall. I got long legs.
I'll stand and jump.
So what do I have to run for?
No.
So there would be, you know how they have those like side bleachers?
Yeah.
I would literally hide underneath the side bleachers, and then when the 4th lap is coming around, I would join the crowd.
That's hilarious.
And then that was the year I was like, yeah, track's not for me. I'm never doing this again. No. That was my first time doing it. Never again.
Hate it.
Anyways.
Really no. I would just feel like I can't breathe afterwards. But
yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. Anyways. I already talked about this one, but like even sometimes in the morning when I'm driving to work, I won't listen to music or podcasts. Like I feel like driving is a good time to like roll your window down when it's not snowing or raining, and like just like enjoy.
I like being in the car.
I have to be in the car for
14 hours
because I drive far for work.
Yeah,
and like for clinical. But like in the morning, I listen to like my morning show on the radio. Like I feel like I look forward to that. Like I get in the car because I know when things like start up with the show, and I feel like that's like what I look forward to. And then I feel like I drive 10 minutes, like not 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah,
like that's like what I look forward to.
Yeah. And like
plan. You listen to a little show.
Yeah.
Plan like the things you look forward to. That is so funny to me that you have the radio on.
I know.
I haven't listened to the radio in.
I don't even know how to get it on in my car.
Oh,
my phone
just
CarPlay just connects.
Yeah, so
automatically.
does mine.
Like I don't have to do anything.
So does mine, but I press radio and then it goes to the radio.
Like
I don't even know how to pull up the radio.
Oh my god.
Like FM. No idea.
FM, AM. Okay, and what's the AM? What's on the AM channel?
The AM, like you can listen to.
What's it stand for?
Sometimes for like if you want to listen to the
football
game.
What does FM stand for?
I don't know.
Fuck.
But like if I want to listen to like the football game or something, it's always on like the AM station.
I was thinking the same thing.
Like if the Browns are on and like me and Chad are driving while the Browns are on, you can put it on and you can listen to it.
I can barely follow
I feel like
along.
AM is more like sports or something, or like things that like cause sometimes my dad will listen to like a golf if he's driving, like and it's like the live updates.
Ben will do that too. I literally can't even follow a sporting event on the TV, let alone
I'll watch it on TV.
Trying to think of it in my head.
I can't listen to it on the AM.
On the AM channel.
No, whatever. I don't know how to do any of that.
A big thing I would also recommend doing is doing like a self check-in with yourself and like being honest with yourself. Like don't try and like don't lie to yourself. Be honest with what you need. Like what is your body needing like right in this moment? Like
yeah, that's a good one.
What am I feeling? Even if it's like, okay, I just need to like lay on the couch for a while. Like that's okay. Like you don't have to be, I feel like in our society, it's like so like being productive and like doing this and doing that. It's like, there's so much like light shined on that.
Everything, but it's like half of it's like fake anyway. Like people aren't actually out here like doing all this stuff.
Yeah. And I take rest time. Like rest time is so important for your body.
Yeah.
Like
plus I feel like rest time is productive because it's like resetting
your body.
It's doing something for yourself.
Yeah.
Well,
like,
that's why sleep is so important. Like if you have bad sleep and like a bad sleep routine, like you're not getting the rest your body needs. Your body is going to start.
Night.
Oh, I'm
not good.
I didn't know how important it was for me to like be able to.
You had like a problem sleeping a lot.
Yeah,
like,
but this was part of like my mental health issue. It
we
was
would have
like
sleepovers in like high school or like after college,
sleep.
and I would wake up in the middle of the night. It would be like 3:00 in the morning, and Abby is like
wide
on
awake.
a treadmill or something because she like couldn't.
I couldn't
fall
sleep.
asleep. Yeah.
That was like another thing that like contributed to like my mental health issue so much. Is like I was literally getting like maybe 3 hours of sleep,
crazy.
and I didn't know
crazy.
that was like
Like
not
if I
normal.
don't get like
I feel like you were just so
solid
used to
7
it.
or 8 hours, like I and you can tell.
I'm
I
that
can
way
tell.
now. Yeah, I'm that way now.
Yep, I can tell.
Trying something new alone. Like we talked about this, but like trying something new without stimulation. Like even if you're just like starting with your skincare routine or like just start with something easy, like something that you naturally enjoy, like eating food. Like I love snacking and eating food. Like maybe just don't have your phone out while you're like scrolling. I don't know. Just like practice it.
And honestly too, like I like being on my phone. Like I do like sometimes I feel like maybe I should, tone it down a little bit, but like I do feel like just mindless like scrolling to me, like I don't know, I do enjoy
I go through phases with it. Like sometimes I'm like, oh my God, throw my phone across the wall. Like I can't deal with this right now. Or I'm like, oh yeah, like what's going on everyone's like social media.
And honestly too, for me, it's more of like, I don't really care what people are doing, but it's more like, I think like my TikTok feed is a lot of like, the videos that I find myself watching are either like cooking, like a recipe,
I love watching
or like
stuff.
somebody that's doing like a house clean or like a reset.
those.
Yeah.
Again, it's nobody's face. It's no voiceover. It's literally just somebody like organizing their house. And like, I love watching stuff like that.
Yeah.
A lot of my TikTok is like comedians right now. So I love it.
See, like
this
that might
morning
be
I
like
was
too
just,
stimulating for me.
No, it was so fun. Like these people are so, what's her name? Amber Autry, I think.
Okay.
She's hilarious.
Yeah.
I have
and then this one
comedians on
guy,
mine, too.
Well, yeah. And then like my favorite comedian, Heather McMahon, will pop up. But then this other person, I don't even remember their name. They make me laugh. And then this other guy, I think he's like joking around, but like he always goes in the same couch and somebody was like, how was your day, whatever. And he starts everything like, dude, it was brutal. And then like he'll tell like a funny like joke or something.
I know this
and
guy.
I love watching
I think
him
I've
too.
seen him.
How was that date last night? Dude, it was brutal. He's
Yeah.
really funny.
Yeah, but
Dude, brutal. That's a nice word.
Yeah,
I haven't
Amber
heard that
Aut-
in a
I
while.
think
But the
name is
way
Amber
he
Autry. She
says
makes
it
me
and the
laugh.
tone is so funny.
Yeah,
That's funny.
Yeah.
But like stuff
he's
like that, like
funny.
you just need a good like laugh.
Yeah,
and
I feel like
entertainment.
I'm just giggling. Even like a couple nights ago, Chad was like, "What are you laughing about?" I'm like, "You gotta watch this video. She's so funny."
So trying something new alone takes time and practice. And I do hot yoga, and I know people always like kind of like make fun of like hot yoga, like it's a cult. Like
I don't make fun
who
of it.
actually
I just
enjoys
can't do it.
this. Hot yoga was something I never thought I would subscribe to, but I love it because it's so fucking hot in there. You literally can't do anything other than like focus on like not falling over and like
your
not
sweat
like
is dripping.
passing out. Yeah. And like it's so you're just like so like tuned into like what's going on
Yeah.
in the room that you just can't think about anything else
you
because you're
can't.
so focused on not dying.
No, I see. Like when I did it, that's all. I didn't care about the workout at all. I was like sweating so bad. It was like a hose was pouring over my head, and I was trying not to.
Yeah,
slide on the mat.
You gotta get the right like
was
stuff too, because I have like
horrible.
a special towel I put down for
Yeah.
hot yoga and everything that helps like absorb the sweat.
Right.
But like it's
I
like
felt
something
awful.
that is so hard for my body to do that my body doesn't. My mind can only focus on my body trying to
Yeah.
survive.
I feel like, and it's you have to find like the right instructor. Like
Yes.
I love Pilates and I love yoga, but there's been so many times like more so yoga because I've been to so many different like studios that if the class like doesn't challenge me, I'm like pissed. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's boring.
I'm like that was
I-
a waste of my time.
Yeah, I'm the same way. And like I think too with like the whole yoga thing, because this really is truly one of the things like going somewhere that I actually did alone.
Yeah.
And not with like a friend. And like sometimes we would go, but I really started doing all of this by myself.
Yeah.
And I remember I would start in like the back of the class because I didn't want people to be watching me.
Really?
Now
I never cared.
now I could care less. Like
Yeah,
now I'm
everyone's
just like
there on their own
it has
thing.
like really helped build my confidence. And like everyone in that I go to Harmony Yoga Studios in Willoughby.
Yeah, that's a great studio.
It's a great studio and the people are so nice. Like I've met really nice people and like it's so funny because when you do the hot yoga class, you're all like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's like a weird, I don't know how
Yeah.
to describe it.
You're just like you're doing it together, but no one's like
no one's
focused on
competing.
anybody
Like
else,
you're
but,
just
yourself.
it's a whole thing where your mind you're trying to survive this hot class.
Yeah.
You don't pay attention to what anyone else is doing.
Yeah. No.
So I don't know. Just like try something that you've never thought you would do, something you would never subscribe to. Just try it and like see how it goes and like see if you like it. I don't know. Just try it. Let us know how it goes. You got a supportive network here if you ever need anything.
Yeah.
You guys can reach out to us on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. We're all at 3 Shades of Truth. You can also listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and YouTube. And if you have any questions, we love your write-in. So please like and subscribe to us, guys. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.